Aries, you might need to do that a few times this week. Okay, like every other second. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. There is always an extended reading, and the link to those extended readings are right beneath this video in the description box, as well as I pin it to the top of the comment section. Or you guys can just join the Unbound membership to this channel, and then you don't have to worry about those links because you have direct access to the extended reading playlist where you can where you can listen to all the extended readings, plus you get a bunch of other channel perks too. So consider that. Remember, guys, that Aries videos come out every single Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's over here on the west coast of the U.S. And if you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell, you will get notified when your favorite content comes up. I have a second YouTube channel. It's called Astrology Motivation. I'm going to attach the link above so that you can join me for live chats and daily tarot card readings. Okay. First of all, this is good. And I think your heart has been really set on something. And it's the nagging feeling inside of your heart that is really your scent. Think about that. So we have be loyal to what you love. This is dog energy. And then we have time to let go. This is groundhog energy. Groundhog is a very Plutonian, Pluto, Scorpio. Scorpionic. That's the word I was looking for. Scorpionic energy, because it goes, it digs, it tunnels beneath. And it keeps on digging. And I will say this to you. You're going to keep on digging. Oh, you are going to dig through all this shit. Why? Because Pluto is trine to Mars this week. But not only that, Pluto, okay, forget about Pluto for this. So Pluto is trine to Mars. Mars is also square to the sun. And holy moly, at the end of this week, I kid you not, you are going to be trine Pluto. Mars is going to be trine Pluto, square the sun, and trine Mercury. Can you say getting shit done, but also like popping off? Because that trine Pluto energy is you don't care how deep you have to go. It is like obsessive dedication. I'm just going to get shit done. It's also very erotic, very arousing. It's very sexy. So it's just like taking those deep urges and making them push you forward. So it's kind of like rocket fuel, to be honest with you. Just hope you can direct it, which can be tough because of that square to the sun, which is constantly challenging how you feel about yourself, how people react to you, or how much you care if they react to you. It's like constantly questioning yourself. So it could also deal with like pent up. That square could also deal with pent up sexual energy. Now, if you've ever seen Bull Durham, it's kind of that energy of like, I'm going to focus on my sexual energy. I'm not going to have sex. I'm not saying that this is you, but it's almost like I'm going to hold on to it, to harness it, to be my rocket fuel. The part of the movie Bull Durham was that one of the Tim Robbins' character was doing so well, he was on a winning streak. And while he was on a winning streak, he was superstitious. He thought you can't have sex while you're on a winning streak. He was using that pent up, and to a certain degree, it isn't superstition, because when you use that pent up sexual energy to focus you, it's like rocket fuel. That's exactly what it is. So it's almost like that kind of a week for you. That sense of you will be on fire. And nobody will be able to stop you as long as you have a real clear focus of what you want to get done. Pick one thing. Don't try to scatter it all around, because I'll tell you right now, Pluto, that trine to Pluto digs deep and it's obsessive. It doesn't spread wide. It's not a multitasker. Pluto gets one fucking thing and you ain't never getting out of that motherfucker's sight. That's what Pluto is. And so that's kind of like what's really charging your energy right now. So you got something that you are intent on, and it don't matter how much it hurts, you getting it done. You have loyal to what you love, no matter how much pain it causes. Now, I hope to God that isn't some fucking bad relationship. We'll get into the cards. Please don't let it be some bad relationship. But say it's a task. Like, say it's something that you have to get through. So say it's a goal. You are going to get some good news. Shit's going to go through. It's going to work out for you. You will be able to make it official and really sort of articulate it and intellectualize it by the end of this week. Because that trine to Mercury is going to come at just the right time for you to really like settle shit and sign it into action, kind of thing. But yeah, you are digging really deep and you don't care how hard it hurts. But I don't feel like this is a bad thing, because I almost feel like in some ways now you're really clear. You have this beautiful energy about you this week, Aries. I was going to say Mars, Aries, that it's almost like clarification in a way of what's really important. And you will know this week what really matters to you. And it's almost liberating. We gotta say. Could be you. Could also mean that there's issues in your life. Now you see, and when you struggle, while you're going through these struggles or you're going through these irritating, difficult times, you see who's loyal to you. And you also see who you're loyal to. Something came out in the past. You see clearly now. I don't think you recognized it. In the past, I don't think you saw this person's loyalty or how much this meant to you. You didn't recognize it. You didn't see it. Maybe it was hidden. Or sometimes things can be hidden in plain sight. But it's really getting to you. It's just, you can feel it. Like it's going to have a really emotional reaction. This could also be something that's dealing with your family, something that's really hurt, something that's made you all suffer, something that sideswiped you, kind of blindsided you. This is in the past. It's not happening now. But it's almost like that event has something to do with the clarification or something that you realized. And in some ways, especially if it comes back up again, it's going to bring you all together. Truth transcends illusion. Fuck. I just heard this. You're about to see who somebody really is. Because you didn't see it very clearly before, but you're about to see it very clearly now. I really have to say, and please leave your comments. I would like to know how this energy is impacting you. It almost seems in some ways like it's good. I don't think you really recognize just how good this person was until now. And I think it's pain that's made them actually become who they are. But there's also a sense of getting told something, realizing something, information finally coming out that once again brings up a lot of issues and pain, but this also settles it for you. There's some reality or truth that was buried deep. It has to come out. It's going to come out. And it creates a feeling of connection. It creates a feeling of like togetherness. It's like now you know who's got your back. We have another transformative. These are very, very okay. Transformation is beautiful. It's very transformative energy. Both of these, the dragonfly and the butterfly, represent transcending the current self and rising above the self to move on to a higher level, a better version of yourself. This is scorpionic energy. I just need to get to the bottom of this. Now is a lucky time. You are finally liberated from something that was kept from you. Maybe, for some of you, it was something that you did not want to see because you could not be ready. That's fair. But now it is definitely something that you do see. But there's good news attached to it. Time to let go. Be loyal to what you love. Now is a lucky time. Let me sit on this. I saw doors opening. I also feel a great deal of joy. So nothing there is malevolent. What is this truth? What is this truth? What is it? Somebody was struggling with addiction. Or maybe, you know, they were, the problem with finances was that they were hooked on something. Struggling. Balancing it out, trying to make it work. The 7, this is all that's coming out together. No matter what you did for this person, you could not help them. You worked hard. You really did. And now it's almost like they send love back to you. They could be past. But there's a message that comes through from them. And it could actually be a physical message. You know, sometimes you're going through people's shit after they passed away. No, nobody's going to die right now. This is in your past. And I know, like 2 years ago, we were going through some heavy ass shit with you. So, yes, trust me when I say this is a message of love that's going to bring so much fulfillment and so much happiness and so much joy to your heart. You actually really needed to hear this. This is a really loving message that's coming through. To be honest with you, I don't think it's in a dream. I think it's coming toward the end of the week in an actual letter, something written, something that didn't get sent, or something that maybe even wasn't ready, wasn't meant to be sent. You know, sometimes when you're going through somebody's stuff, or like something finally comes, it's almost like message in a bottle. Oh, let me see if that card pops up. That's interesting. It's almost like message in a bottle. Like it was sent out a while ago, but it gets to you posthumously. Or maybe they're not passed away, maybe just the situation's over with, right? And you never really understood it. But now this message is coming to you, and it is a message of love. And a great deal of joy. And you've just been making yourself sick about it, because no matter how hard you worked, somebody just kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Could have something to do, like I said, with addiction, because the devil's there. And they were trying to make it work. Somebody was struggling. You know, 2 of Pentacles is effort, putting in effort, and yet there was just like that fucking monkey on their back. You know? That kind of thing. Oh, I was about to lose my shit. Treasure Island is here. Regeneration is here. Message in a bottle isn't here. Truth be told is here, though. It's something from the past. It's a message from the past. It's like it comes up again. But it's because it needed a conclusion. Treasure Island. Could be money. But I don't think that that's the kind of treasure it is. This is the kind of treasure that is priceless. And Treasure Island is sort of like, this is like a card of like, the blessings just sort of float to you. There was no rhyme or reason. You couldn't have really, it couldn't have been at any other time. And then we have Regeneration, which is once again Scorpionic energy. Something growing back. Something being born. It's almost like something comes alive again. You know, where you thought it was totally dead or completely gone. It's not. It comes back in one form or the other. Regeneration, like I said, well, let's go back to butterfly and dragonfly. They really die as a caterpillar and larva. Caterpillar is a larva. I'm not a scientist, but I know that much. Hello, 7th grade science. A caterpillar is a larva. The larva dies in its cocoon. It breaks apart. It's dead. But all of that stuff comes back in a new form. And that's what it's supposed to be. So this is really, yes, regeneration, something coming back. Check out Pisces reading, because it's got a lot to do with, specifically for them, it was like a past life lover. That's the name of their reading. I'll attach the link to their reading, because I think it's important for you guys to watch it. Because it was an interesting energy the same way, and they really don't have any crisscrossing. They do actually. Neptune is opposite Mercury. See, for you, this is going to get shit done. It's clarifying things. It's giving you peace. See, that's what the square to the sun is. It really made you feel like shit about yourself. This, happy birthday, Michelle Sanagate. This is something that really made you feel like fucking shit about yourself. But you know what? I'll tell you right now, they loved you. Y'all gonna have me crying. Y'all got me crying up in this reading. Partnerships and alliances come through. And like I said, it may not be a past loved one. It may be, you know, someone you thought was beyond hope. Right? It may be somebody you thought was beyond, or maybe a situation that you thought was beyond hope. It's not. It's almost like this situation that's beyond hope is the seed for hope. It really brings you two together. Brings you and your family closer. So there's a lot of connection here. There's a lot of connection. This could have been something in the past. Something in the past. Or something that you didn't see coming. Could be that too. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. We're going to get into this shit deeper into the in the reading. But discontent and boredom. Not anymore. I just feel like maybe there was a disconnect, right? That there was somebody that just was kind of, it almost became, maybe something in your life had become so routine. This doesn't make any sense to me. Hold up. Temperance. I hear. At one point in your life, you thought if you got to this point in your life, it would be so boring and it would be so dull. And now you realize, holy shit, it's just peaceful. it's like everything comes together. And it comes together at a time when you actually have the ability to spend some time on it. Maybe you have, it's vacation time, or, you know, yeah, something like that. Maybe it's vacation time or something like that. You actually had the ability to be able to work through it completely this time around. Instead of, you find a way, and I'm telling you, it helps you out. Something here, it's just the right timing so that you can figure out how to make everything flows together and works together almost really succinctly and perfectly. So there's a painful beauty to this moment, and you really see the connection between you and your loved ones and the people who you really care about. And I'll tell you, there's nothing you could have done in this situation, but you didn't need to do more. And there's peace. There's a peaceful recognition of that, or you helping somebody else find peace. This could be you being the loved one, being loyal, and just bottom line, this is the week where you're going to show that loyalty completely. And I guess it will get to you that there's nothing I can do. There's nothing. There's nothing you can do except love and be supportive and care. And let me tell you, it matters. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.